r/askreddit. Who is the most overrated musician? Thank God no one is trashing my faves _. I scrolled so far and didn't see Adam Levine. He is such a fucking tool. Literally made one good album, Emo, with Maroon 5. Songs About Jane was fantastic, but I can't escape his suckage. His very existence is just irritating. Mozart. He did nothing since 1791. Drake. Doesn't write his own lyrics. Doesn't produce his own beats. Sings in all auto-tune. Raps about being a gangster and starting at the bottom, but he was on a Canadian teen drama where he played a kid in a wheelchair so he got to sit on his ass all day. Talentless hack. This is the most Reddit thread ever. DJ Khaled is up there. Time for Reddit's daily I don't like Beyonce and Drake post. Beyonce. Don't get me wrong, she's good, but I don't understand the godlike status she's achieved. Drake. Garbage lyrics. These answers really show Reddit's demographic. Who is the most overrated musician and why is it Drake? Don't come for me but Beyonce. Harry Styles is a talented performer but his music is very mid and commercial. Michael Bolton. I know some people celebrate his entire catalog, but I think he is a no-talent ASSC lone personally. Cardi B face vomiting. Shitty person with shitty music. Every single pop country artist. Jack Harlow cuz WTF. Trash as hell. Honestly, most mainstream artists. They are praised and worshipped by masses of people. Yet, we have some of the most talented people not getting any attention and dying in the streets. Drake then, yeah he can perform, but there are a way lot more artists better than him in music department. Hell, someone like Justin can dance and have better voice than him. This might be controversial but Ariana Grande. Olivia Rodrigo, her music is so mid. I'm gonna say it. Luke Bryan. Are you asking the species of all the annoying ass Beyonce fans on Twitter? Word feel you. Halsey, her voice is so overproduced. Honestly no one really, art is totally 100% subjective and if tons of people love something then it's achieved its goal as art. You can't really say it's overrated cause your opinion is somehow better and worth more than everyone who loves it. Not a musician, but rather musicians. I would say BTS. Nothing against them though, just not fond of their music and vocal skills. Pop stars are overrated. Being popular gets eye rolls when you're young, and then all of a sudden, once you're making money hand over fist, people look at popular celebrity musicians as having some significant value over their contemporaries, and we overvalue their performance over other artists. Music is expression and valuing one pop star's expression over millions of others expressing art on a similar plane is overrated. Emo. I think Shawn Mendes is quite high on the list, and Ariana Grande crossed fingers light skin tone. Madison Beer. People give her too much credit cause she's hot. I'm so sorry and I know I'll get hate for this but Taylor Swift. She's a good writer but in my opinion that's about it. I think she is just a byproduct of the pop factory. I won't hate her success though cause she seems like a nice girl, semi-unproblematic too. Taylor Swift. She does have a good voice, but all of her recent songs just sound the same. Rihanna. I don't see her as really that talented. At least not compared to most of the musicians I listen to. Taylor Swift. I really like many of her songs and she is a very talented songwriter. I also like her as a person, what I know about her, but the godlike status she receives is really confusing. Britney Spears. I have no idea what her voice actually sounds like because it's totally processed and overdubbed in all her songs. She doesn't sing, she coos and bleats. SIA. I hate her virtue signaling and that ruins anything she produces for me. As an example, she made a movie for autistic people. There were a few issues such as working with an organization that promotes eugenics and said they couldn't rule out the vaccines things and showed a way to restrain someone having a non-violent meltdown, which is bad enough, that could kill people, and has. The movie also isn't friendly in any way for a lot of autistic people due to bright flashing lights and loud sounds. People tried to give polite feedback on how to improve without being dicks and she responded by being an arse. For example, after she had allegedly tried to use an autistic actor who was overwhelmed, she immediately moved her protege in, who's not autistic and whose only apparent education in how to act autistic was in meltdowns or the completely in her own world infantilising autistic people, and one woman said that autistic people would really appreciate it if the role would be played by an autistic person and said that she had experience, and SIA immediately went to insulting her. Basically, her savior complex and mightier than thou attitude ruins a lot of her work that could before feel as though it uplifting but now comes across as saying that she's better than other people rather than deserving of respect. Beyonce. She's decent, but that's it? She's hyped up for hype's sake. In certain circles that are mostly made up of disaffected pale posh girls, Grimes is highly rated. For someone who puts so much effort into portraying themselves as boundlessly eccentric, her music is bizarrely unremarkable. Rihanna. She is a brilliant businesswoman and her songs are excellently produced, but not by her. I'm not even saying she is bad, just overrated. What makes her music good are the producers and songwriters. The talent is not coming from Rihanna. Lars. Freaking. Ulrich. Prince. I get he's talented, but man, do I hate his music.